Let's get a check on United Airlines. Those shares are falling after reporting mixed results for the second quarter. You can see down about 2%. So pairing the worst of the losses we saw when the print initially crossed. Joining us now, Connor Cunningham from Melius Research. Connor, it's great to have you on. To me, the headline here is the fact that, yes, Q3 EPS guidance is coming in light. But for full year guidance, that's reaffirmed. And the management comments in this report are that mid-August is going to be an inflection point with oversupply easing and the company saying that United is best positioned to benefit. It's not that different than what we heard from Delta and a turn later this quarter as well.
Yeah, it's a story of two companies right now within the airline industry. You're seeing basically Delta and United command most attention from investors, most of the overall profits in general. They're doing quite well. Obviously, that we would like to see things better. Yes, we do agree that the third quarter guide was a little light, but expectations were brought down. To United's credit, they continue to manage through. The second quarter ended up being a little bit better. If you look at just the geography of revenue performance, you're seeing strength in some of the domestic market, but there is some oversupply that's starting to hurt them in June and July. Like they mentioned, August as the expectation that capacity starts to step down as well as into September. The hope, though, is that a lot of these capacity cuts from the industry will continue through the whole year rather than just being these one-off reductions and then capacity starts to ramp again. So hopefully that continues to be the message from the group in general. I mean,
we've seen a flurry of pre-announcements over the last couple weeks, couple months, call it, from airlines, from the low-cost carriers to the Deltas and Uniteds and Americans, et cetera. Who's best positioned in this environment as disinflation continues to take root and as capacity needs to be adjusted? And how does it speak to what consumers are willing to spend on and what they aren't?
Yeah, so I think, again, the story here is that Delta and United remain top tier. They have opportunities to continue to outperform with premium products, as well as their international networks and loyalty and so on. The rest of the industry continues to struggle. Again, they're adding seats and discounting at pretty massive levels. They need to change that. They also have margins that are well below where they were historically. Delta and United remain among the top tier. So if the industry does fix itself, we see that accreting up the chain scale to Delta United for the years to come. So they should be continued outperformers going forward. We'll see if the industry does act rationally from here. We're hopeful that they do. Something needs to change, though, at this point. I mean, we have other airlines that continue to mark huge losses despite having a record environment in terms of travel demand. So, again, things need to change at this point.
How quick does that fix need to be, and how much of a concern is there about, there's been some strength, it seems, in better heeled travelers spending on upgrades. If that goes away, does it put names like United or maybe others in more of a tenuous position?
Yes, but there is a secular growth story, I would say, from that standpoint. So I'm not actually quite worried about the premium side of the equation. Those at Delta and United just continue to do a very good job of actually selling those products versus history where they used to just kind of give them away to their highest loyalty members. So again, from our standpoint, you have to touch premium. You have to have loyalty. You have to have a vast network at this point. The two that continue to screen the best remain Delta and United. Next week, we're going to hear from Southwest and American. They're going to, in our view, they will continue to struggle until they make some sort of adjustment. So from our standpoint, there are too many seats. Delta and United don't necessarily need to make those adjustments. From our standpoint, again, like the industry margin structure is flipped. Right. It used to be that the ultra low cost carriers led the industry in margin performance. Now it's the opposite. So why should Delta and United be forced into making those adjustments when others really should?
Okay.
So we'll see. We'll see if they make those